So this mana base that we're playing right now isn't playing unclaimed territory, and I assume the reason for that is because you're trying to play Sedge Sliver, which is not only another muscle sliver style effect, but it also gives you regenerate on your slivers, so that's valuable. Yeah, you would, Justin. I think the green-black deck's pretty okay against those decks. I think your combination of discard and like 4 to 5 pieces of bridge removal is reasonable. Pretty easy mulligan. Yeah, you are also trying to cast Collected Company, that's true. Always just wait. Thank you. Gorgia beat me to it. Just far less variance than Hearthstone. Far less variance than Hearthstone. Maybe I should have kept the 5. Maybe I should have kept the 5. I'm not going to play any spells this game. I'm not going correct. I'm not going to cast a spell. This name's human. I'm going to concede. And that's just how Magic is. Like that sometimes there's games where you don't get to make any decisions other should I mulligan, and then you know that's the beats. Like if you're not okay with that, you really just can't play Magic. Slivers have sliver cycling. That's almost certainly too slow. Dismember's probably fine here. This is good against an aggro deck. Terran versus Zerg. That's the most accurate description of what is about to happen here. Terran versus Zerg. Do I just trim Collected Company here because it's really bad against Thalia? Like, what are the odds we're casting? I guess I have Manaweft and Gemhide. That makes these better. This only spells, spell or abilities. That's probably worth keeping. That's actually true, Waffle. I could have Cavern naming something off and then conceded when I missed my second land drop to like throw them a bone. Name like Merfolk or something, or humans. Is it nuts to cut the companies in this matchup? It's probably nuts. We beat Tron. We finished 4-1. Deck's perfect. I'm gonna board out the companies. I think they're just slow. I don't know. The fact that we have like 6 slivers. No, we only have 4 slivers, huh? There's 2 Manaweft, 2 Gemhide. I feel like we're just not gonna cast that card. Oh, jeez. Just. Keep! It's a keepable 5. Thank you, Magic Online. This one goes out to all the people that always believed in me. This one goes out to all the people that always had faith that I could amount to something great. We're doing it for the kids. I don't think it's fair to blame the hand that we've mulliganed on the mana base in this deck, because we've taken what, 5 mulligans in this match, and only one of those mulligans was because we didn't have the right colors. All of our mulligans outside of one were because we just didn't have lands in general. So I don't think it's fair to blame the mana base for the mulligans that we've had so far. Their cat knocked their drink over or something. How's everyone doing out there? Everyone's having a great Friday. We got about 500 people hanging out already this morning. Welcome. Everyone has fun plans for the weekend lined up. I'm going to be here streaming all day. I think I'll probably be back on Sunday for a little bit of a stream as well. Got to work out with the wife what our plans are for Mother's Day and the weekend in general. I think my plan is to either stream Saturday or Sunday after the GP finishes, since the GP finishes in the afternoon US time. There's a void there looking for Magic content generally when there's not a major event going on. Yeah, maybe I just had something else going on. Yeah, it's Mother's Day this weekend, chat. Confirmed dead. That's no fun. What do you name with your meddling mage opponent? If they name Sedge Sliver, I'm conceding. There you go. There you go. Hope you're enjoying the stream, the great Greg. The great Greg is enjoying the stream. What a great pause. The long pause. Hogland said he's going to concede if I name Sedge Sliver. Easy W. Enjoy your fun points. Enjoy your fun points. Spooky. All right, take two. Whoa! Holy crap, chat. This hand is this a keepable 7 that I've heard of in the tales of yore? This is wild. Oh lordy. I don't even know what to do with myself. I found a keepable 7. I've never been so excited to not click mulligan in my life, chat. Mulligan it, it's a trap. They have a scary payoff card? No, I don't have a scary payoff card. Well, chat, I think we're dead. I'm not sure that we can out-linear Steel Overseer on the draw. Yes, feel free, Zach. We do have a boatload of Harmonic Slivers in our board. Yeah, Tempo Mage is a blast. Like, as someone who really enjoys Magic decks where you, As someone who really enjoys Magic decks where you have a lot of role assessment, Hearthstone is so good for that. So this Blur Sliver can make a mana the turn we play it, which is nice. So all of these effectively cost 1 next turn because they have haste and make mana. But we're dead in 2 turns, right? mean, our people are going to grow. Grow, my children, grow. We're just done. I'm not sure that I'm going to accept more Sliver donation decks after today. Believe it or not, every time we've played Slivers on stream, it's been a total disaster. Believe it or not. It's a fan favorite, so I accepted it back again. That's a cute card. But pretty much every time we played it, it's been a total disaster. Right. I mean, like, this is the nuts, right? Turn 3 company on the play. But Meathooks. Meathooks. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a good game or two in out of the league. Or this will just be a fast league and we'll play more than 8 decks today. You know, one or the other. One or the other. Got some Gatorade Fierce here. Get my electrolytes in while I stream. It's a fan favorite because it's a dumpster fire. We like rooting for an underdog. That's fair. So chat, for people that are new and can't look at a deck list and think, Sedge Sliver is the reason why you don't have unclaimed territory in this deck. Sedge Sliver needs a swamp. Otherwise, it's not a lord. That being said, Harmonic Sliver here is going to give us a real chance, chat. Thanks, Coco Play. Start blowing some nerds up, shall we? Do you end up playing like less Mutavault sack? It's called Meathooks because you got to look at their hands, right? Look at their hands. What do their hands look like? And give them the hook. Give them the hooks. Put the hooks up. Please find Harmonic Slivers. I need more Harmonic Slivers. And destroy you, and destroy you, and destroy you, and destroy you. Everybody gets destroyed, and you get destroyed, and you get destroyed. Can we show this on Twitch? That's why you play Harmonic Sliver, chat, because the triggers, they stack up. You should feel ill for our affinity opponent. They probably had a family. Probably had a family before we showed up. The opponent decided they did not want to play with their Slivers anymore. What's the link stack? That sounds not good, but it's a keep. I'm gonna tweet it. So, a big problem with this matchup, like obviously it's great when we get a bunch of Harmonic Slivers going, but the fact that our deck basically doesn't do anything till turn 2 or turn 3 means we're much too slow, especially on the draw. So like any reasonable affinity is just gonna run us over. I don't play Lantern to enjoy it. You're the reason I linked my Prime to my account. Thanks for the quality content. Thanks for the 3 months of support, Can Bidler. I appreciate you taking the time to link your accounts up like that for me. Welcome back. Quarter of a year. Can I get a timeout for the bingo screen? Yeah, definitely, Griffinson. Oh, my sequencing there was wrong. I was just trying to auto pass. I forgot that this wouldn't attack. I could have eaten the Signal Pest. The reason why I didn't eat the Signal Pest there is I was trying to get EV from auto passing. All right, I guess we could just try and race here, right? Vault could block champion. I could just try and kill them though, right? They're just like dead and 2 in the air. Just like 10U, 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 13U. They need Galvanic Blast. I did concede to the Ghost Match one. I need to know for my, that's true. Yeah, never not dead to Galvblast, ain't that the truth? Wow, are we gonna win a match? Because this game isn't about casting Collected Company. They're either dead next turn or we're probably not winning. I want a match. Yep, Yeah, so we have Dismember for the Yawgmoth Nexus here, which I suppose they could sack their board here, but then, like, we're still winning at that point, right? Like, they could go 1, 2, 3 and have, like, just Yawgmoth plus this left, but then the Yawgmoth is gonna die once it blocks. So yeah, so they're technically not dead here, but they're not winning this game. If I would have pushed this to 3, we would have been able to kill them this turn. Yeah, they're coming to the conclusion that they're not dead this turn, but they're gonna be dead moving forward. Look at that! Look at that, chat. We sunk our hooks into them. I'm calling my glorious deck a dumpster fire when it is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good time watching us try and scrape together some wins with some hooks here. My name is Jeff Hogan. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. We're hanging out playing some Magic all day today. We're going to play a bunch of Modern. We're going to play some Legacy towards the end as well. If you're enjoying my stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. Subscriptions start at $4.99 a month, or if you're one of the many people out there who has Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account and get Twitch Prime included with that for free. And Twitch Prime gives you a free channel subscription to a content creator of your choice here on Twitch every single month. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it supports the Twitch content creator the same. You'd also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. And Mack Weldon, they provide premium men's clothing. Using code Jeff Hoagland, you can save 20% on your first order at bit.ly/HoogleClothes. They do shorts, t-shirts, polos, underwear, all sorts of different stuff there. I'm still here, but taking a bit of time to slay Norse gods and God of War. Hope you're enjoying your game, Immortal. And don't worry, there's plenty of swords here in chat. Plenty of swords. If you're looking for something a little bit more interactive during today's stream, UTD Zach Elsick has made some bingo cards for people. Be sure you hit the randomize button so your card's a little bit different from everybody else's. At any rate, we're 1-1 here with the old Meathooks. See if we can sink our teeth into someone else here. I mean, sure. Sure, his hand seems fine. It is quite the beautiful dumpster fire. Look at these little guys. What's not to love about these little adorable creatures? These little tiny adorable monsters. Stop trying to get a rant, Marty. You gotta make the rants come naturally. You can't force it. You can't force it. You gotta let it flow. You gotta let it flow. Jund? What kind of monster would play Jund? I just want my poor innocent slivers to get out into the world. That's a good pickup. I think I'm just gonna play Sinew Sliver here. This way, next turn, I can put the Galerider in at end of turn, and then next turn I can put the Darkheart in off the Vial and crack with Mutavault, Galerider, Sinew Sliver. Really good aggressive curve here. You're gonna force it, at least have a blue card to pitch. Stream Decker should be updated. To be fair, this is a 12-hour stream, so there will almost certainly be screaming children about hour 9. Please be a 2-drop and not a... Well, that's rude. That's rude, opponent. Why don't you abrupt decay my poor little Aether Vial? It's not doing nothing to nobody. Get my Predatory Sliver into play. Do my kids like board games? Declan loves the idea of board games, but he's only 3. He's almost 3. He'll be 3 very soon. And so he's not quite big enough to fully grasp what he's supposed to be doing. Just say something dumb. Got him. Got him. Well, we've bested Jund. So I can only assume our deck is perfect. And that's the only conclusion I can come to. We're gonna put this Sliver Legion in for sure. What am I supposed to cut? What am I supposed to cut? Alright, what are the cuts? All of our slivers seem great. Do we just cut vials? Oh, I like that idea, actually. I like cutting Vial against our deck. We can just bring in the Dismembers. Is Relic good enough? I think I'd rather just have Dismember. I think this seems good. Let's do it. Let's run it live. I'd rather have the Mana Slivers than Aether Vial for sure. So, Dismember kills Dark Confidant, which I think is valuable. It was not a close 7. It was an easy mulligan. All right, now we can complain about the mana base. Now the mana base is looking a little sketch. Those were certainly mulligans that were mana base attributed. Two lands, 5 spells, no castables. Yep. Yep. Oh. I'm gonna sit down, enjoy the ride, chat. Alrighty. I'll take 1 or 2 more draws here. The fact that they don't have a threat's pretty good. I might concede to a Liliana the Veil. Yeah, I think Liliana the Veil is going to be... Nah, I shouldn't attack for 2 because I don't want them to kill my land. Man, it's such a tilt that Uplift won't give me a referral code. Because, like, I've definitely sold a bunch of their desks. The fact that they refuse to give me a referral code is criminal. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Look at that. Look at that rainbow land casting my rainbow mana making Sliver. Now it's rude. What did my Manaweft Sliver ever do to you, opponent? He's just trying to feed his family by making mana. Now their hand is mana removal, which means if like we hit a green source, this company could maybe pull us back in. I'm eating Snack Factory pretzel chips with peanut butter. Maybe I should jam the Sedge Sliver here. I can't wait to get to a year, so next time we do bingo, I can make a can't win command for all these people who can't have fun and need to ruin it. Is my 1/1 going to live opponent? Are you flooding after I mulligan? That would be great. They call me the Avenger. God, I'm Gorbatron. Is it really Hoagland bingo if we can't pay to have easier bingo boards? So Zach, how does that site work? If you put in like more spaces than there is on a card, will the cards start to be different? Can you create like a pool of squares and it'll randomly generate from the pool of squares that you have? Maybe we'll have to, if it can do something like that so people can have lots of different cards, maybe in the future we'll have to do like, whoever gets the first bingo in a long stream gets a $10 donation deck or something. Get like 50 or so squares together. Because that's like an easy prize we could put together, right? Makes the stream engaging too. Seems like a fun idea. How on earth do we ever beat this Scavenging Ooze? How on earth do we ever beat this Scavenging Ooze? All right, we got our coin flip sliver into play here, which is nice. They wrote Moto in .NET instead of a real language that you write games in on occasion like Java or C or even Python, because whatever intern they had write the program that was fresh out of college decided .NET sounded good on that particular day. I assume they're going to kill my stuff in response here. Galerider Sliver's probably going to bite a big one. Yep. We've got 4 pieces of food for the Scavenging Ooze in our bin. Arena's written in Unity. Arena's written in Unity, unless you're talking about like the installer front end, and an installer front end you can write in whatever. Unity's also, it's more similar to like a toolkit because the toolkit's portable too. Like Unity's reasonable because it's cross-platform. Like an application that's written in Unity, it's very easy to transport it to OS X and Android and iOS and everything like that. Indestructible Sliver. Now I don't think I want Relic. They have them locked down, but .NET gets around it. That's funny. Take out Company. You know, this is exactly the matchup where you want Company. A matchup like, I get that we died last game with Company uncastable in our hand, but like, don't be results based. This is the type of matchup you want that effect in. What more do you think I need to say, Pecan? I'm not fetching yet because I don't really know if I want to get Overgrown Tomb or Blood Crypt. The standard stream went okay. I don't think I'm going to be doing more standard. I can't tell you the number of times I turn on Twitch lately and like look for someone streaming modern because like I want to watch modern content before the open next weekend, and just like there's just only people streaming standard and draft. Like standard seems okay. The pacing's a little bit slow, but that's whatever. There's just like so many people out there making standard content that I feel like I'm be creating content into a pretty saturated market. GatheringMagic.com is where my articles go up every week. It just got published this morning. And like as far as quality of play goes, like if I was looking, like if I wasn't enjoying modern, I was like looking for another format to play, I would definitely try standard. It seems very reasonable, but I like the gameplay that modern has right now. The biggest thing keeping me off of playing Brawl right now is the fact that best of one kind of sucks. Best of one is a really miserable format. Diffusion's a good draw here. It makes all their removal really awkward. That wasn't a rant. That was a conversation. You can't call that a rant. Get out of here. I actually wasn't really playing Magic competitively when Extended was still a format. I didn't really start playing competitive Magic until New Phyrexia. I don't think streaming multiplayer Magic on Magic Online is good content either. Like, it can be sometimes hard to figure out board states in one-on-one matches of Magic Online. Like, trying to figure out board states in multiplayer matches of Magic Online sounds really terrible. I'm just gonna go ahead and sack this Mutavault here, I think, rather than lose one of my Slivers that's in play. That's a really good draw. Lets us attack and kill this Liliana, which is nice. No, they didn't fix the memory leak. My computer just has a lot of memory. It's only at 2 gigs of RAM. I usually don't have to reboot till it gets closer to 3. Crunch these into her since this is a 1-2. Teferi is great. Teferi is great. The thing that you need to know about Teferi that makes him very playable in Modern is that Teferi is effectively a 3-mana Planeswalker the way he untaps 2 lands. So it really makes him more comparable to a card like Liliana the Veil as opposed to a card like Jace the Mind Sculptor or Obnixilis. Let's see what they have here. This could be Bloodbraid Elf. We saw red mana last game, right? I don't remember if we saw red mana. I thought we saw Raging Ravine, right? Yeah, you're correct, actually. I missed that, but the opponent also missed it. So I should have attacked with just 1 Sliver into the Liliana. Terminate costs 4 mana here, which is nice. I assume this is... Oh, they're killing the Diffusion Sliver. That's great. Hopefully we rip a land that lets us cast the Fenric Sliver next turn. Hey, I want to see some crappy Scred in Modern that, or see you play some more standard. Hey, Gifts Ungiven, thanks for the 4-month free subscription. I don't know that we're going to be doing more standard. You'd be welcome to add Scred as a donation deck to the queue, though. I think Skred's a fine tier 2 deck, tier 3 deck in Modern. Perfect. Perfect. So this gives all of our slivers the ability to flip coins. I wonder if this card works. I feel like if there were any cards in this deck that had a chance of not working, this is probably towards the top. We went 4-1. We actually beat Tron in the last match, which was sweet. Damping Sphere did its job, punched the clock and went to work. I think there's a decent version of Just Kinda Hairy with Teferi in it. I think Teferi probably isn't a good slot into Just Kinda Hairy just because like that puts too many expensive cards in the deck. I think there's probably a version of Jeskai that plays Gideon and Teferi, but not Nahiri. I think Nahiri adds too many expensive things to the deck. Like, you can only afford to play so many 4+ mana spells in Modern. Even 3+ mana spells to a degree are kind of expensive. All right, chat. Tails never fails. Yay! We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray! They still got a 1-for-1 there since they took a card out of our hand, but still a decent exchange overall for us. We'd really kind of like to draw a Manaweft Sliver, so that way we could just start pumping out things with Sliver Hive. And they can't really attack because we kill them very quickly on the backswing. Galerider Sliver is also a very good draw because it gives us evasion. Took a break for MTG for 2 years and I'm feeling like getting back into Modern MTGO. I quit around the Rise of Dredge. Can you give me a breakdown? You should just go to mtg.fish and click on the Modern tab. Click on the Modern tab. We've played Bant Planeswalkers a few times on stream. Bant Planeswalkers is a really sweet deck. Lordy, are we about to win another game, another match, chat? Are we about to be 2-1 with the hooks? Are we about to be 2-1 with the hooks? Gosh. So many of us had so little faith, chat. So many of us had so little faith in the hooks. And so far, the only thing we've lost to is mulligans and ghost egg. Look at that, right on track. Got the slivers are coming on up. The modern dream is alive and well, ain't that the truth? And like, so this is a great example of like when people are like, well, the friendly leagues aren't the same competition you'll play in the competitive leagues. We've played against humans, Affinity, and Jund in this league. Those are 3 very real modern decks. The caliber of the decks and the people you play against are very similar between the 2 types of leagues. The difference is the price structure. I think the black-green deck is great. You can find a bunch of videos of it on my YouTube channel, and you can find an article that I wrote about it that published today on gatheringmagic.com. We started with the deck from my article this morning. If you missed it, it'll go up on my YouTube channel later. It'll be live tonight. Someone that really, really needs the fun points. That's also a reason I've moved towards playing friendly leagues, is because there's less ghosting in them, because people feel less compelled. Like, they're here because they want to play Magic, not because they want to scalp people on points. Basic Island. Cavern on Sliver is probably gonna be pretty decent against Basic Island. Alright, since we drew the Diffusion Sliver, I'm gonna lead on that so they can't Lightning Bolt me this turn. They already can't counterspell us because we have Cavern of Souls. I don't think that's strictly true. If that was true, New Genesis, less people would play the competitive leagues. The only reason they could play the competitive leagues is because you're gambling. My wife has locked herself out of the house. I'll be right back. Oh no, not Storm. Why do you have to hate fun, opponent? Why do you have to hate fun? Alright, so let's go ahead and cast Gemhide Sliver here, and then we can cast Sinew Sliver. They can remand this one. Probably dead next turn. I'm just gonna... Hey, Pecan Fern, thank you very much for the 6-month resubscription. Half a year, welcome, welcome, welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. That's a long time, I do appreciate it. Alright, Homing Sliver is slow, Necrotic Sliver is slow, that's not very useful. First Strike's not very good, but just having more 1-drop seems okay. I guess Sedge Sliver isn't fantastic, because we're not regenerating a lot, it's just a 3-mana lord. Yeah, this matchup seems real bad. I got 2 Canonists and 2 Dismembers, but they're definitely don't have very good tools here. When Storm kills you, they're generally going to overkill you. Honestly, the Telekinetic Sliver might be cute, just because it can tap their lands during their upkeep. Yeah, Damping Sphere would definitely be excellent in the sideboard of this deck. I'm going to keep this with the Scry, because we have the Ethersworn Canonist in it. All right, I'm just gonna move on with their lives here. Slow and steady, slow and steady. You're 2 and 2 with the hooks. X, Carmenova X. Have a piece of candy, chat. Thank you for the 6-month Twitch Prime resubscription. I do appreciate that. Half a year, welcome back. Welcome to everybody who's hanging out here today. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, consider doing like Carmenova and sending your Twitch Prime or create a subscription this way. Those are the folks that keep me doing this here full time. Also consider checking out the sponsors, inkedgaming.com. We'd love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags. Cardsteer.com would love to help you turn your Magic cards into other Magic cards or cash directly with other players. There's no haggling. They just take a 1% fee off the top. And of course, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anironyx, Justin, Nivik, and you. Thank you everyone for watching here today. I know there's a lot of great content producers on Twitch, a lot of different things you could be doing on your Friday, but you're choosing to spend part of your time here with us, and I appreciate that. Remember, assuming most people can't watch all 12 hours today, so if there's a sweet deck that's coming up and you can't catch it live, be sure to check out the replays on the YouTube channels. There's Anironyx. It's good to have you here during the week, Anironyx. Hope you're having a good start to your weekend. I mean, like, a bunch of lords, some collected companies, like, there's definitely a playable core here if you really want to Meathooks people. I'd be interested to see what Elsic is playing. I'm going to keep this hand because it's kind of the nuts if we draw a second land. Or even an Aether Vial. Ding. Ding. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding, bing-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Stuck with me for 12 whole hours? Well, I'm glad to have you here for the full time. Have we not cast a collected company? I think you're right that we actually haven't cast a collected company this league. Humans is a very good deck. It's very powerful. It is in fact the meme as old as the internet. Oh yeah, we did cast it. We blew out the affinity player. Yeah, good call, chat. Good call. We savaged them. That's rude, opponent. So it's funny. This is actually why there's a split of Gemhide and Manaweft Slivers. Is so when they Reflector made you or Meddling made you, you can still play the other ones out. I didn't have to do that. I could have attacked. I have Aether Vial on one. I wasn't thinking. For you to record a cover of We Like to Party, I don't know. Seems like something I'd possibly get mileage out of, though. I mean, they're kind of annoying us, but like, we're just like one more muscle sliver away from kind of getting in this game, right? Oh, I could have cast Blur Sliver, right? And that would have given these haste. Yeah, I could have cast Blur. I could have cast Blur Sliver off of here and then cast this. Yeah, I should have cast Blur Sliver there. And then I could have done this. I could have vomited my entire hand out there if I would have cast the Blur Sliver. It was a sequencing mistake. A Persip with the $10 donation. Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Pull my dashboard up here. I think you're one of the first ones this morning. Love the Hearthstone stream yesterday. Super fun. Donating for a build of Inner Fire from the former world champion Firebat. Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll get that into the queue. That's a good reminder for any of the Magic players in the audience that also like Hearthstone, doing Hearthstone donation decks now. So if you want to have something sweet you've been playing in that game that you like to throw into the queue, it's definitely an option. The Inner Fire deck actually seemed really good. I'm gonna push this up to 3 so we get to green apples. 4 months of using your words, slaying nerds, and casting birds. Thank you, green apples. A third of a year. Welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Are they dead? I haven't figured it. I haven't mathed yet. I think they're dead. They have 5. They could have Restoration Angel here, right? We're not playing this deck to not smash. Smash! Who's the better tribal deck opponent? Zerg or Terran? Zerg or Terran? Down to 5 you go. The Hall of Fame Nivik, from my understanding, is... So classic cards never rotate, but sometimes they retire a few of them, and when they retire them, they give you full dust back for them. Alright, so last time I cut Collected Company, which seems reasonable based on how that game played out. I'm gonna bring in Darkheart, Dismember, Syphon Sliver. Seems good. It's feeling like a 3-2 deck. I'm gonna cut Homing Sliver and bring in Telekinetic. It is a modern deck after all. It is in fact a modern deck. What is the flow to get a deck in the list? You can, all of the details on how donation decks work are here. So if you have any questions on specifics after reading that link, feel free to ask in chat or message me in private. The TLDR is send me a message with the deck you're interested in seeing playing, and then send me money once I say it's okay. It's pretty good. Telekinetic Sliver is probably gonna do some work here. Got 4 lords. 4 lords, lordy, lordy. I mean, I know how the cards work, Plutonium CA. I know how the cards work. Chat talked me into messing up a bad line at the end. But like, I understood the premise. We get to vomit our hand out pretty quick here. Yeah, them missing a land drop's pretty good for us. Honestly, maybe I should have dismembered this Noble Hierarch aggressively, but I kind of like getting on the board. Kind of like getting on the board. Jeez, are they just attacking? Yeah, no blocks here, and they don't have anything else to play out. Otherwise, they would have played it pre-combat, right? Ah, the Zerg. Zerg have such a good Terran matchup. I'm just dismembering this Noble Hierarch, right? Not close. They're gonna dismember me back? They are gonna dismember me back, okay. Fair. Fair's fair. So I boarded out the Collected Companies in this matchup. So I'm gonna end step a Lord, and then we'll untap, and in response to this trigger, we'll put in the other Lord, and then we'll push this up to 4 so we get the Telekinetic Sliver in 2 turns. Because we have the lands to cast any other slivers we draw, so pushing this up to 4 seems good. Yeah, this is it is a Noble Hierarch, which means they're going to be able to attack in profitably, which kind of sucks. Definitely not blocking though, so we're going to crack them for 8 next turn on the backswing. We're going to 10 here. Definitely think we're ahead. So in response to this trigger, I'm going to activate this again and put my 2-drop into play. This leaves us the ability to play a 2 or 3 drop out if we draw it for the turn. But I want to push this up so I can get the Telekinetic Sliver in next turn. I guess I should have fetched Swamp last time with this, huh? Alright, am I dismembering this or this? I'm probably dismembering the Noble Hierarch, right? And if I would have fetched a... If I would have fetched a Swamp, I'd be +2 healthier. Nothing about Phyrexian mana is magic as Garfield intended. Phyrexian mana is an abomination. So they need like another lieutenant here, and even then they're still mostly dead. I guess if they have another lieutenant, they can trade with 2 of my lords. Nope. Ah! Look at our beautiful dumpster fire 3-2. Look at that, chat. Every deck really is a 3-2 deck, isn't it? Just like the good lords of modern intended. Meaty hooks. I don't know that I have good feedback. I think the mana is probably something to consider. I think based on the number of times we attacked with Mutavault in this league and the number of times we mulliganed because of Mutavault, I wouldn't be surprised if playing less than 4 Mutavaults is right. So, yeah, what's going on, Ace? I think, yeah, I think I would look at that. I think I would also consider like more creature-based hate pieces, especially with Collected Company, rather than things like Relic of Progenitus. The deck was perfect, right, Gigi? That's true. It was in fact confirmed the perfect modern deck. Don't go anywhere, chat. This league is done.